Hey guys, in this video I want to do a quick little comparison review between the Nexus 6P versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So basically I'm just going to share my experience with you guys, what's like to live with these two awesome phones, awesome phablets of the 2015 year. So obviously, of course, before buying these two phones, choosing which one you have to buy, please remember that these phones are really big and they are not for everyone. So yes, so let's just start off here. First of all, I just want to mention out the price, which is the Note 5 here costs almost the same as the Nexus 6P if we talk about the 64GB variant, which I recommend that you should buy because 32GB can be a little bit less, if you take a lot of photos and of course 4K video recording. So and also the 32GB variant will cost you a little bit less, like around 59,000 PKR, which is $590, and this one will cost you 68,000 PKR, which is around $680 for 32GB memory. So yes, let's just start off this comparison here from the display. So of course both phones are really big. They have 5.7-inch screen size, which is amazing. So quality wise, I can't say that Note 5 is better than Nexus 6P or Nexus 6P is better than Note 5. They both are so goddamn amazing. Look at that. Look at the colors, and it feels like that this display will come to life, It's just so goddamn gorgeous. And I'm really looking forward to the Galaxy S7, I'm looking forward to what will Samsung going to do this year with the new Samsung Series S7, of course, and the Note 6. And then we had the Nexus 6P. Then we have the Nexus 6P here. Extremely nice display. The Note 5 does have a little bit better view when it comes to outdoor visibility, but still not a big deal though, So let's see here. In terms of the build quality here, we get the full glass plus metal combination on the Note 5, which is definitely very premium. Looks really great in hand, while the Nexus 6P comes with a full metallic build quality here, has a fingerprint sensor on the back, while the Note 5 has a built-in into the home button, and which is Samsung's traditional design, has this squarish design also shape wise. And you can see here we get this hump with the camera here, which a lot of people hate, this black thing, but I still think that it's okay with me. I have never had any problem with this hump there. And also we have USB Type-C with the Nexus 6P here, which is of course a new thing at the moment, but you will see most of the smartphones of 2016 coming with the USB Type-C, so which is really nice, better than the USB 2.0, of course, which the Note 5 uses. And also in terms of overall build quality, both phones are really premium. It's just your personal preference. In terms of durability, I still think that the Nexus 6P is a lot more durable. You won't be able to crack it easily as you can do it with the Note 5 because it uses glass, so chances are if you drop it, then most probably you'll see some cracks and all that. And also I've been seeing some little bit scratches on the top side here, so I don't really use any protectors with my phones, so I don't use protector on my Nexus 6P, but I still think that 6P is kind of like a little bit more durable as compared to Note 5. And also if you are planning to get the Note 5, you should also must have a screen protector on the display of your Note 5, otherwise it will get scratched up pretty easily. So yeah, overall I think definitely it's just your personal opinion which phones looks more beautiful to you. In terms of weight, Nexus 6P feels a little bit heavier, again not that much of a big deal. Let's talk about the software here. So obviously to get the best Android experience, best pure Android experience, you should go with the Nexus 6P, of course, if you want that, because you get all the latest versions of Android first as compared to other phones, latest updates and all that. It can be a little bit boring because sometimes the software skins we have, Samsung, they put some default features which we really do enjoy, like double tap to home button to launch camera, pro mode in the camera app. You know, there multi-window, lots of stuff that we get software-wise with Note 5, which you know, something that you will miss on the Nexus 6P as default. You can get the multi-window on the 6P if you install any custom ROM, but overall, it's just your personal opinion. This is a customized Android 5.1.1 Lollipop Android version with TouchWiz skin on top. This is Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. We will receive the Marshmallow for the Note 5 pretty soon. We'll see that pretty soon. And also, if we talk about the internal processor performance, they are both really, you know, up to the maximum level. We have Exynos 7 octa-core inside of Note 5 versus Qualcomm 810 chipset inside of Nexus 6P. I'm pretty sure that you're not going to see anything being slowing down on any of these two phones here. I did a separate speed and camera test comparison. You can check that out on my channel. Both phones doesn't feature removable back or micro SD card slot for storage expansion, so you have to live with the internal memory only. So with the Nexus phones, you will never ever going to see the SD card support, while the Note 5 is the first ever Note phone that had no micro SD card slot. And you know, there are some rumors that Samsung might bring the SD card slot option in the S7, you know, but we don't really know what will happen. That I still think that's highly unlikely. And of course, the thing here, you know, this one has pure Android and all that stuff, which is good. But the Note 5 has a special weapon, which is of course the S Pen, which is just a really nice way, really new way to interact with your device, with your Android device. So you can see here, I can, you know, okay, it's not actually, the brightness is low, so I'm just going to increase the brightness. And you know, you can interact with your device in a new way. You can do drawings and all that. It's just so epic. It's just epic, you know. And definitely this is something that you will not going to get with the Nexus 6P. And then again, it's a debate that some people don't really use S Pen, but I use it. It's really nice. It's a really killer feature, and it can you know, it can help you to choose which device that you want to buy. You know, of course, S Pen is, you know, it's like a major feature that other phones don't have. So it's just your personal preference again. Of course, if you don't really want the S Pen, then yes, we don't really have it on the 6P, and you will be good to go. So I really enjoyed the front speakers on the 6P as compared to the speaker we have on the Note 5, which is of course at the bottom. So really don't really enjoy that much as compared to the 6P. They have really nice sound. I always watch YouTube videos when I'm, you know, eating something, and it's pretty nice because my phone is basically lying on the table, so these front speakers do a really great job, so as compared to the Note 5, but overall both have some nice sound, and in terms of the battery, this one has a 3400 something, this has 3000. They do both of these two phones survives up to 24 hours, you know, if you use just browsing and all that and use it as a phone. Of course, if you're going to do gaming, they might not survive that much, and you know, it just depends on your usage, how you are going to use the phone. One thing I like here on the Note 5 more is that it has a lot more great software features like ultra power saving mode, so it really increases the battery life, while you don't really get those type of features on the Nexus 6P. On the back, we have 12.3 megapixel camera on the Nexus 6P with the laser autofocus. It has a bigger sensor, which basically performs really good when it comes to low light situation. Note 5 has the best camera from Samsung for 2015 year. A lot of big YouTubers and also a lot of other, you know, tech reviewers, they have given this phone with the title of best camera phone of the year, and that's, you know, because it has really nice camera quality. Like I said, I did a separate speed and camera test comparison. You should check that out. And you know, personally, I enjoyed the picture quality that I see of both of these two phones. as equal pretty much. And this one has a 16 megapixel camera sensor. It also has a heart rate sensor on the back with LED flash, which I don't really use, so but it's there, and that's something that we don't really have on the 6B. And also on the front we have 5 megapixel on the Note 5 versus 8 megapixel on the 6B. Front camera is absolutely gorgeous on the 6B, provides a little bit more natural look, natural colors when it comes to selfies and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Camera is awesome. You pay a lot of money, you get awesome cameras, you get awesome build quality, you get awesome software features. But then again, these two devices are a lot more different than each other when it comes to the overall build quality wise and how software is working. So it's just your personal preference. Pure Android and no S Pen. Well, you get some people say might a little bit better build quality with the gloss, more premiumness with S Pen and all that. So it's just your personal opinion. If you have any questions related to this video, do comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.